This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Monday, May 12th. I'm James Spann. We stay warm and muggy tomorrow. Rain chances increase statewide Wednesday. Let's take a look out the window. Some of the Skycam shots around our network this afternoon. That's coming from Hamilton High School in Marion County. The sky there mostly cloudy. That's Fultondale Skycam north of downtown Birmingham. Looks like a summer sky with a field of cumulus clouds. And oh, yep, they're getting set for the Hangout Music Festival down at Gulf Shores. Big stages are going up. Sky down there is partly sunny. Their better rain chances this week will be Wednesday and Thursday, but generally speaking, the weather looks pretty good on other days this week and over the weekend ahead. Big trough coming out of the western states, producing very cold air underneath that thing, and in advance of that, we have big storms flaring up from Texas to the Great Lakes. Around here, warm and muggy today, mostly mid-80s. Birmingham and Anniston, 85. But look at the cold air back out west. Denver, Colorado, snow and 30s. That's pretty amazing. They've got freeze warnings in effect out there, needless to say, with a big blanket of snow on the ground here in the middle of May. And in the warm sector, we've got these scattered flash flood watches all the way from Texas up to parts of the western Great Lakes. Looks like also a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for parts of Illinois, including Chicago. That was our radar, by the way, at 2:29 this afternoon. Got a few popcorn showers and storms. That looks like a typical summer afternoon, doesn't it? Kind of in random spots moving to the north. Those will fade once the sun goes down. Here's the chance of severe weather for the rest of today and tonight. The standard slight risk from the Rio Grande of Texas to the Great Lakes. That will include Dallas-Fort Worth, St. Louis, Chicago, Milwaukee, Detroit, and Cleveland. Tomorrow, no formal risks, couple of 5% zones, and then on day 3, which is Wednesday, there is a slight risk of severe weather that includes north and west Alabama. And we'll take a look at that situation here in just a moment. This is the rain for the next 5 days. This is suggesting rain amounts of about 1 inch. The bigger rains west of here, and quite frankly, they really need that out in Texas. That is very beneficial for our friends out there. Also big rains north of here. Check the modeling, the GFS. This is the global forecast system, valid tomorrow at 1 o'clock local time. This is at 500 millibars. The core of the trough lifting up into Canada. Down below that, the surface low is north of the border as well. Trailing cold front down through Fort Smith, Arkansas, Waco, Texas. And around here, the weather not a lot different from today. Could there be a shower? Yes, but they should be pretty widely spaced. This is the high-res NAM, valid tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock. It actually suggests there could be some storms creeping in here late tomorrow night. This is 1 a.m. Wednesday, just after midnight tomorrow night. And during the day Wednesday, we've got the trough axis pushing in here from the west. Pretty good moisture pool in place. We'll check the severe weather parameters. This is the surface-based CAPE, and the numbers are coming up. This is valid at 4 o'clock Wednesday afternoon. Now we're seeing CAPEs in excess of 2,000 joules per kilogram, and that is certainly rather robust. The air is buoyant, air parcels rising freely, but the helicity values are very unimpressive. This is the storm relative helicity in the lower levels, 0 to 1 kilometer, and just not much at all here. And the wind field's just not very strong. The low-level jet, this is at 850 millibars, about 5,000 feet off the ground, less than 30 knots here. So the instability is impressive Wednesday, but the amount of shear and the wind field strength, pretty so-so. But we'll watch things. Hey, it's mid-May, still tornado season. Thursday, the rain moves out. This run of the GFS a little slower. This is suggesting the rain will end sometime Thursday morning. The clouds probably lingering much of the day. And under this situation, we probably will not get out of the 60s. And we should be in the low 80s this time of the year, so much cooler than average. This is Friday. We got this big trough axis over the east, and little spokes coming around that thing will maybe bring some scattered cumulus clouds from time to time. This is the surface chart on Friday. The high would be in the only in the low 70s after starting the day in the 40s. And little impulse coming around the trough, trying to squeeze out a bit of light rain north of us, maybe over the Tennessee Valley or the state of Tennessee. I'd say the odds of rain here are just so small. We're not going to mention that. We'll say partly to mostly sunny. Pretty much the same thing for the weekend. This is Saturday. Looks mostly dry. And Sunday, And again, maybe some showers north of here. So for the moment, the weekend looks dry, very comfortable. Highs in the 70s, lows over the weekend should be in the 50s. Very refreshing, and I will not use that word a lot come June, July, and August around here. And a week from today, same deal. Looks good. Highs kind of creeping back up toward the mid-80s as the thickness values come up. Here's the end of the forecast, May 28th. A little shortwave energy north and west of the state. Big storms over Arkansas. We will be warm and dry if this happens to be correct. That's it for the Weather Extreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream of the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.